Hello, my fellow educators, friends, practitioners, and human beings. My name is Ofosu Jones-Quartey. I am here in northern Massachusetts at the Prindle Pond Meditation and Retreat Center. I'm one of the teachers here for the next 5 or so days, offering mindfulness for teenagers and young adults. I've been doing this work for over 10 years, and sometimes in this format on retreat, sometimes in schools, and sometimes with educators, with people of all backgrounds. I want to just take a moment to salute each and every one of you who are watching this video. It means that you are a superhero, that you care about the well-being of your community, the younger generation, the people around you. So I just want to thank you for showing up and being exactly who you are. I also want to normalize that being who you are is not easy. Just being a person is very challenging. And it's not your fault that it's challenging. It's not anyone's fault that it's challenging. But many of us can treat ourselves as if we should have the riddle of life figured out. I want to normalize that I think it's impossible to have this riddle figured out because the question keeps changing. The question, I think, is always, what is the most skillful thing I can do right now in this moment? And that can vary from day to day. We know that what might work for one child won't work for the next. What might be effective for me one day might change on the next day. So in an environment where change is the constant, what's the best response? I think that the best response that we can offer ourselves and the best example that we can give our young people is to practice self-compassion and self-kindness. I think the roots of so many of the problems that we experience in our world and in our communities have to do with internalized self-hatred, internalized oppression, internalized racism, discrimination, all of the internalized oppressions and anti-isms. If we can learn how to turn our attention inward and nurture the child within us, care for the human being with a beating heart that's right here in this body, in this mind, just doing that gives so much grace to anyone around you. Offering yourself grace, offering yourself space is a gift that reverberates not just for you, but for everyone around you. It also has implications for our generational trauma, where we get an opportunity to divert some of the ways in which we were raised or encountered the world that we know now to be traumatic and difficult. So there are young people right in the next room, and I've got a limited time to record this. So if someone bursts in, we're just gonna keep it rolling, but I think we'll be okay. What I'd like to offer is a brief guided meditation where we can practice a little bit of self-acceptance and self-compassion. I don't have my bell with me, so I invite you to find a posture that feels comfortable. I'll do the same. And when you're ready, you can close your eyes or allow your gaze to lower a bit. Let's take a moment and let your shoulders drop down away from your ears. Take a few deep and meaningful breaths. And just give yourself permission to be right here and right now. If it's helpful, you can even say those words to yourself as you breathe in and breathe out. So you're breathing in, silently saying to yourself the words right here, breathing out, silently saying to yourself the words right now. Right here, right now. right here, right now. Breathing like this for just a few moments. You can continue working with your breathing in this way, or just allow yourself to breathe naturally, noticing the feeling of your feet making contact with the surface beneath you, your body making contact with your seat. And I invite you to take a moment and just check in with yourself and notice how you feel. And based on how you're feeling right now, what if your best friend or a student or someone that you care about deeply, what if they were feeling exactly how you're feeling in this moment? What would you say to them? Whatever you would say to them, you can say to yourself, speaking to yourself in the language of love, care, and acceptance. And notice how it feels to be kind to yourself on purpose. Coming back to our breathing. And when you're ready, we can bring our meditation to a close with a nice deep breath, opening our eyes and coming back. So this is a moment, well, first, I hope that was a good experience for you. And if it wasn't, it's over. What I'd like for you to do, whoever is running the video, you can pause it right now. Well, pause it in just a second. I would like, if anyone feels comfortable, to share what you said to yourself in your meditation. You don't have to share how you're feeling, but you can share, if you feel comfortable, what were some of the words of friendship or kindness that you offered yourself? Let's pause and share amongst each other. Okay. I hope that those are words that everybody, when they heard them, felt were meaningful to them as well. And that's the secret magic of practicing self-compassion. What we offer ourselves has a reverberation that reaches others quietly, just in how we relate to ourselves. So I encourage you to continue to use this simple self-compassion hack, to notice how you feel in any given moment, and to speak to yourself the way you would speak to a friend, whether you're having a wonderful day, a mediocre day, or something in between. The one thing we know is that change is always constant, and another constancy we can build within ourselves is kindness, love, and self-acceptance. It's definitely what the world needs more of, and the world needs people like you to stay in the game. Thank you so much for taking this time with me. I'm sorry I couldn't be there with you in person. If you're interested in learning more about what I have to offer, you can go to my website, bornimusic.com, B-O-R-N, the letter I, music.com, and everything should be there. Much love. Please remember to be kind to yourself. Peace.